What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia and welcome to my video featuring a Valentine's Day haul. So I thought we'd interrupt the Scentsy Gate discussion with a haul and kind of lighten the feel of the wax community. I do have some thoughts on the changes that Scentsy has made, but I don't know if you want to hear them. I will definitely communicate to my customers what's happening. But I thought to myself, I will offer to do a live video. I'm thinking Monday evening. If you want to do a live video or you want me to do a live video and you want to have a little chit chat, please comment down below yes or no. And I will see what the majority says. All right, so let's talk about a haul. So I placed this on January the 6th, sorry. And I just received it, I think it was the 18th. Anyway, I have some business supplies here, so that could be why this was delayed. But in the consultant store, I picked up some regular felt samples, and these are all shaped like the little Scentsy bars. But on sale were the, sorry about the noise, the fall ones. These were drastically reduced. So I picked up, I think, four of the fall and two regulars. So anyway, that's a lot of noise. Sorry about that. All right, so in Host Rewards, I believe I have a Fluffy Fleece washer whiffs. I love the scent in the washer whiffs so much. It's really nice, gets compliments, and I just put a heaping scoop in each load. That's what I personally do, and it scents the clothes very well. All right, so I have 15-watt light bulbs. I also have a Fluffy Fleece dryer disc box. And let me just grab another set of light bulbs. I have 25 watt. So I do find when you change your warmers over, sometimes you do go through bulbs. So it's always nice to have some on hand. And if you're a consultant, it's good to have them on hand for customers. All right, just a second. So I actually changed over some warmers and I wanted to get some replacement dishes. So I got a Live Simply warmer dish, and I'll just kind of show you. It comes in the box here and it's very well protected. And it's just, if my warmer dish breaks, I have this one, or if I want to do a quick wax change, I can just swap the dishes out for one another. And I put them as my half price items, and it's a good way to get a warmer dish replacement at a cheaper price. And I also picked up the etched core. And one thing I'm going to show you about the etched core, and it also factors in with the one that I just showed you, but this particular warmer dish, the reason I like this warmer so much is the wax change is so easy, because when you turn off your warmer or you remove the dish from the warmer, you can let it harden between 20 and 25 minutes, give or take. And when you can just barely imprint your finger, you can scoop it out, because there's like a gentle curvature to this and everything's glazed. And yeah, it works perfectly. So this part of the wax dish is bisque baked and this is glazed, which means slippery and cleansable. So I will put those aside because I'll probably start using them. All right, so I didn't grab a bunch of stuff, but I did grab some. And one of the things I grabbed was the Valentine's Day warmer, and it's called Love Finds a Way. Now, I don't have Facebook, so I can't hear buzz and communication about things, but I think I was watching Lisa Roberry's video, and she said that a lot of people were saying that there's some flaws on these in terms of painting, and so I'm going to check mine, obviously. But I saw this warmer and I immediately knew I wanted it. I just thought it was really cute. And so that's the story about that. So every mini warmer comes with a 15-watt bulb. There are a few that come with 10 watt. Typically there are those almost like mercury glass pumpkin ones. But I would say 99.5% of the warmers are 15 watt. Then you also have a base. So I'll just put that to the side. So, oh my gosh, this is huge. This is not going on the wall because my son Drew will bang into it with his wheelchair. All right. So here's what and one thing I was wondering is if this is removable. No, the dish is not, the little pretend dish is not removable. But here we have, it almost looks like I painted it. Like there's a little bit of smudginess right here. Little bit of smudginess right here, like a little bit off the lines here. But what I'm going to do with this, I don't feel the need to return it because I don't know, I'm just not overly worried about it. But if I was a customer and I was upset with it, by all means return it. What I'm going to do is in my storage room, up on the top, I have a warmer that I'm going to swap out for this one. And especially where this is so big, it's going to go on the tabletop converter base that I have. So yeah, I kind of wish this was removable, but that's too bad. It's like I'm trying to make it removable. Yeah, this is huge. I'm just going to show you in reference to like a Scentsy wax bar. And thickness wise, it is, you know, as wide as a wax bar. So pretty big. Pretty big. All right, and let's go through some wax. So I do have the Valentine's Day 3-pack, so I will sniff through that, but I'm just going to show you some wax that I have for myself and for a customer. So give me a second. I did put a couple stickers on and then realized I have to film the video. I received a large customer order of all wax. I think it was all wax. I think there was one fragrance flower in the order, and I just didn't have time to film it. I was off work for a week because I was sick. Now my husband's sick, and my son Ryan is falling behind in school. It's been a real struggle this year, but anyway, just lots on the go and just didn't have time to film. But what I will do is I kept the order, all the tallies, and what I might do is towards the end of the month, I'm just going to go through what people ordered, and I'll just put like a little split screen. But anyway, one of my customers really likes Ghostly Greetings. So this was in the clearance. I think it's still available as I film the video, and I'm just going to smell it. I'm sure she won't mind. I'm pretty much healed. I just have a raspy voice. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So, oh my gosh, multiple cracks. Hopefully she doesn't mind that. Yes, this is a heavy, like, I think Allie says broody, plum fall type scent. Very deep and dark, like some patchouli in there. And one thing I'm going to say is this wax does have the family imprints. So I believe, this is just my hypothesis, certain scents are in people's club. And with the extra wax they have, if they already have a brick packaging for that particular scent, I think they just pour some of it in bricks and then clearance them out that way, because they can kind of unload the wax a little bit faster. They don't have to worry about putting it in bundles, etc. All right. I forgot I also have these. The Sweetheart Sugar Cookie scent circles. So we have adorable packaging. Love it. So I'll definitely be trying those. All right, so let's talk about some of the wax that was picked up. So one customer wanted, she wanted all 4 of the Harry Potter scents. So I have, where was the other one? Oh, here's the other one. So first off, we have Hufflepuff, Justin Loyal. And I haven't smelled this in a long time. It reminds me of a smoky-ish version of either Caramel Pear Crisp or Autumn Blaze Maple. It's kind of along that line for me. This is one of my favorites, Ravenclaw. This is like a really nice vanilla suede cozy scent. That's my favorite from that collection by far. We have Slytherin. This one is really nice. I think it's like a fir and a blackberry. It's like a sweet, fruity fir. That's really nice. I'll put the notes below for you. And this one I don't care for. It's Gryffindor Bravery and Determination. It doesn't smell as bad here as it did in my memory, but it's kind of like a smoky scent. If you like scents like Fireside Chats or scents like that are a little bit smoky savory, then you might like Gryffindor. All right, so that's for her and the brick. So I'm just going to put those to the side, and I'll get finished with all my stickers. Now I think the rest of the wax is for me, and if you've been watching me, you know that I'm a wax addict, but this past year and a bit, I've been really trying to limit the amount of wax. So basically, I looked in my closet here, and I looked at my wax numbers, and I thought, what do I have room for in my storage, and mentally, what am I okay with? So I picked up 9 Bring Back My Bars. Now there's a few that I didn't sell from my kit, but yeah, I only picked up 9. So let's go through them. So let's see. I do have multiples of Orange Clove Pomander. I picked up 2. Uh-oh. I picked up 2 orange clove pomanders. I have 2 of a scent that I shouldn't, I don't think. Oh. I might have made a mistake. We'll see. Maybe I picked up 2, but 2 orange clove pomander. This reminds me of a variation of like Cozy Spice. It's not the same as Cozy Spice. So Cozy Spice is in a league of its own, but this is really nice. Yeah, it's a little bit more orange. Cozy Spice doesn't have orange, but this has some of the nice soft spices that go along with that. And I picked up, I guess I picked up 2 because I probably changed my mind multiple times. 2 bergamot and solar driftwood. This puts me back to one of my early Scentsy orders where I ordered the brick. It was in clearance. Yeah. It smells like a fancy hotel, masculine, fresh, kind of clean scent. Very, very nice. My husband liked that back in the day. We'll see if he changed his mind, 'cause sometimes he does. I picked up 2 pumpkin tiramisu. And back in the day, I don't think I loved this, but I got a lot of compliments this round from random people that could smell it on me, so I decided to pick some up. Yeah, it's almost like the mascarpone creamy portion has a little bit of pumpkin puree and a tiny bit of spice, just a little bit. And I feel like there's a lot of brown sugar in this, and maybe they did dip the ladyfingers in a little bit of a diluted espresso, and that doesn't smell like coffee at all, but it heightens the brown sugar-iness of the scent. So it makes that brown sugar push like a little bit more substantial. So it's too bad they didn't bring this back in pods because it used to be a great pod performer. I picked up 1 banana nut bread. Ryan dislikes this scent, but I like it. Yeah, it's an artificial banana, but as that wears off, you get the little bit of a gentle nutty scent. And I think it'll do really well in the smaller place of the apartment compared to our previous home, so I'll give that a try. And I do have, I think, 3 on reserve, and I'm not sure, I don't think I'm going to club it. Sometimes one piece of advice for you is always make sure that if you have a club and you're eligible for your half price, please remember to pick one. There's a lot of people that forget, and I assume that they probably want something at half price. But the other thing you can do is if you have a scent that you're not sure how long you want to keep it, put it as your half price item, and then you feel a little bit better about having it in your club. And then if something kind of seems like a good deal that you want to use as a half price item, it's just an easy decision. You just axe it that way. So anyway, I have cranberry spice. This one's broken, fortunately. This one I picked up 1 because in the past I really, really liked it, and I had so many. It's broken there too. I had so many that I kind of got my fix of it, but I thought because it's taking me a while to get through some of my wax that I'm purchasing now, in maybe 2 or 3 years when I get around to this, I'll be missing it again. So that's why I picked that up. And same thing for this one. I'm working on my 2022 previous Lucky in Love, which obviously has not met the 5-year rule, but we won't go there. Anyway, I am working on my 2022 Lucky in Love, so I will put this one, label it, put it below, and use it down the road. Yeah, it's very similar to Victoria's Secret Love Spell, which is a sweet, girly, fruity, perfumey fragrance. So very, very nice. All right, so we talked about the warmer, we talked about the scent circles, but now I have the Valentine's Day 3-pack. And you might hear some coughing in the background. I had to boot my husband out of the room for a few minutes while I film. I feel kind of bad, but all right. So this comes in a cute little bag, and there is a little flyer attached which has scent descriptions, which is beautiful. Love it. However, they're kind of, I'm gonna have to rip this because they've kind of gone right through with the plastic. All right, so we have 3 wax bars. Now these are a part of a trio. You cannot purchase them individually unless you put them in your Scentsy Club as an individual bar. If you want to get them on the website, they are purchased as a bundle. All right, so the first one on the list is Apricot Cloud, and I love the name. Pretty gentle peach colored wax. And Scentsy says for the scent description, sweet apricot nectar uplifted by notes of lily of the valley and cloud musk. So they usually bold certain scent notes. So they put in bold apricot nectar, lily of the valley, and cloud musk, which I'm not really sure what cloud musk is, but it's probably like an airy musk. Okay, this almost smells like it smells like almost like clean nothing. Oh my gosh, this is so incredibly light. Like I can smell something, but it is very, very, very light. I wonder if I rub it. Let me just rub it to see if I can bring up some of those scent oils. Okay, first off, if this was stronger, I think I'd absolutely love it. It's like a gentle sweetness. It almost smells like the way you would think a blanket would smell as you're cuddling on a sofa, but not like laundry, just the way it would naturally smell. That's a really stupid description, but that's kind of what I'm coming up with. Maybe you're smelling yourself as you cuddle in the blanket. But it's very, very gentle, almost like there's a suede in here. So, anyway. All right, that is beautiful but light. So we'll say lovely but light. The next one on the list is Peppered with Kisses. And this one has a darker pinkish red packaging, and the wax is almost like a purpley leaning red, okay? So this one says hibiscus with a kiss of pink pepper brings the heat to exotic lychee and wild raspberry, excuse me. I think it's lychee. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, it says hibiscus, pink pepper, exotic lychee, and wild raspberry. I feel like there's a little bit of a resurgence with raspberry lately. Oh, this is nice. I can smell the raspberry and the lychee. I don't know if I can smell very much pepper or hibiscus, but the pepper I think is just bringing it a tiny bit less fruity over to a more sophisticated kind of feel. Let me just rub this. I don't find this overly strong either. It's probably a medium light. Where the other one almost was like a light, like definitely. Yeah, I almost want to break this open, but I think I'm just going to hold on to it and leave it intact. All right, so the last one, which seems to be leaning towards the bakery lovers, is Sweetheart Sugar Cookie. And this one has little pictures of cherries and little tiny, almost looks like little flowers. And it's a pink wax, like a Barbie girly pink. All right, it says sweet cherry and green pistachios baked into warm vanilla bean and sugared musk. So they've highlighted sweet cherry, green pistachios, vanilla bean, and sugared musk. Yummy. Okay, I smell more of the cherry and pistachio on the bottom. The top just smelled like almost like a cookie base. The top is not very strong, and even the sugar and the cherry is not very strong. I was a little bit nervous because somebody, I don't know if it was Lisa Roberry or Sean Roberry or one of the two, said that they thought it was like a maraschino sugar cookie. I don't think it's like that for me. But there's definitely more almost like that vendor wax pistachio twist in here with a cookie base. And the twist is of the pistachio and cherry is probably like 30%, 30 to 40, and the rest is sugar cookie. So we'll see how that goes. I am cautiously optimistic that I'm going to like it, but you just never know because I didn't really like maraschino sugar cookie. I was one of the strange people that didn't like it. All right, so thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. Again, let me know down below what you want me to do with regards to a live discussion, a community discussion about the changes. I hope you have a great day in your neck fluids. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.